Hello, my name's Paul Chapman and I'm the Managing Director of Catmax International. Now the reason we're here today is, one, we've got this crow sitting on this poor turtle's head and he's about to peck the living hell out of it. Now we don't want you to have your brains packed with all this confusion about catnetting. So I'm here today to debunk the myth around catnetting, what it is, what it's about, and what's best for you. And like the crow, we want you to fly away knowing that you really have the right product for your application. Now in our last video we talked about how our netting was pre-stretched to 9 tons, heat set and UV stabilised, guaranteed for 10 years against stretch and ultraviolet deterioration. Now since our last video we've had some people contacting us, even some installer types that are selling types of cat netting saying theirs is the same, and a lot of misinformation about what is a good product for enclosing your cats. Now, one point they even said, look, we have a specification sheet. They've sent us a specification sheet that shows that it's the same as yours. So I said, look, send it to me. No problem. You send it to me, I'll have a look at it, or I'll view the whole situation. So they did. I had a look at the specification sheet, and there's a number of ambiguous statements in it that I was very concerned about. One, it says that it's pre-stretched, but it doesn't say by how much. It doesn't say, well, like we pre-stretch it to 9 tons. It also says that the knots are heat strengthened. Now this is not heat setting, this is not taking the whole material up to boiling point and then rapidly setting it at that point. It's actually just heating the knots so they don't unravel. Also that the netting is a lot thicker, therefore it's going to look a lot more obtrusive on your veranda or balcony or area that you're enclosing. So it is going to look quite an eyesore. The other thing on the specification sheet, they talked about breaking strain. Now, breaking strain is a fishing terminology. We actually don't use it in netting manufacturing. The quantum that is used is actually burst strength. Now, we use burst strength to represent the amount of kilopascals per force per cubic centimetre that's applied to the piece of netting and then pulled apart, and this gives you the matted strength of the material. So having a high strength singular line may be good, but it actually does not necessary in the netting manufacturing. It's a fishing net terminology. The other thing is they state is that they have an ISO 9000 number. Now that's all very good, but the problem I have with it is it doesn't determine the quality of netting. It could be a very poor quality netting, but the fact is that it's been batched in a certain way. So this is a recording so they can then determine which batch was made when. It doesn't actually state that the material is anything like ours. So I think there's a bit more, BS in it than meets the eye. And really, it's up to you to make these decisions. Now on our website, we say exactly what our material is, and it is different. Theirs is not the same. And unfortunately, we chose this material because we care about your cats. We didn't choose it for any other reason. It is the correct material. These nets were around a long time ago, 15 years ago when we started this business. We created the whole netting enclosure industry, and like any market leader, people try to copy us, and I'm flattered by it, but really it's you, the consumer, that will bear the problems when they are problems, and we do get the calls, believe me. So anyway, keep your head out of the sand and have a good day.